and figure it out.
A lot of moving parts. That's how it works at a haunt too, though. Lots of moving parts.
Seriously.
Yeah, so
Make it work.
What those moving parts look like? Some of them are probably some of them are fake just for show. Some of them are probably very highly detailed.
We pride ourselves on not relying too much on animatronics. It's all about the ambiance, the actors. I mean, it feels like Halloween out there.
Nice.
Among the corn and the hay bales.
And the hay and out there in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where is it again? It's in Falcon?
So it's out on 24, right?
It's on Bluegill.
Bluegill and 24?
It's off 24. It's at Smith Farms, which is cool because then after you've gone through and you've had your scares, you can get a pumpkin to go home and carve. I mean, we really try to make it a full Halloween experience. Gets you really in the mood.
And we also participate with Smith Farms on some of their events. Coming up October 15th, they have a pumpkin weigh-in. So if you're interested in seeing some really, 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 really huge pumpkins.
Massive pumpkins.
And I don't know, hopefully they're going to do the pumpkin drop again this year.
Yeah, they like fill it with candy and they lift it up really high and drop it.
From a crane, so it's really cool.
Is there multiple giant pumpkins?
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Because it's a pumpkin weigh-in.
Mm-hmm.
They try to decide who has the largest of the pumpkins.
Right.
Yeah, because I could just imagine like doing the drop would be awesome too, but doing some really cool carvings on that. Like it's a big canvas, right?
Yeah, and Smith Farms sells some beautiful, massive pumpkins to carve as well.
Well, and everything Smith Farms.
Everything.
We're talking a lot about Smith Farms.
Yes.
We're here to talk about Scorched Earth,
Right.
but Smith Farms, everything they sell is really, really good. The haunt, as Liz said, we don't rely a lot on animatronics. Her comment about ambiance, it's really, there are a couple of ways of scaring people, right? You can jump out and go boo, right? And none of our actors will ever jump out and say boo, but that's one way of scaring people.
First lesson at Scare Camp.
Yeah, don't say boo. But it's setting the stage, setting the ambiance, and getting that suspension of disbelief as they walk through the haunt and having them put themselves in that situation. And then where we do use props or animatronics, generally, well, maybe I shouldn't say this, but generally it's for misdirection, right? It's to get your mind thinking that, the scare's coming from here, but it's not.
And
We're never
So that
going
we
to tell
can
you
come
what
out
it's
and surprise.
You're never going to know where the scare's coming from.
And we have such a variety of scares too. There is obviously the traditional jump scare, but sometimes it's just someone watching you as you're going through a room or
that's a
saying
different
something.
type of scare,
Saying something unsettling, whispering to you, hovering or huddling in a corner, wondering if they're going to come at you. We really try to. There's so many different types of customers who come through, so we can't do a one-size-fits-all scare for them. We want everyone to have at least one thing that leaves the hairs on the back of their neck standing up.
For sure. And so do you guys, is there a way you guys gauge that? Like people's temperament maybe? Like,
oh, yeah.
Like you can tell this person, maybe don't do this to them.
Well, and again, this is probably one of those things we shouldn't say, but if you're standing at the back of your group, you are target number one. You know, we know that you are struggling. But I mean, anyone though, we're constantly watching, constantly trying to time, and that's one of the things that we teach some of our newer actors who come in is making sure that you're timing things correctly, really mixing it up. You don't want the exact same scare because that's what animatronics are for. Is they give the exact same scare over and over again. The beautiful part about having the human monster is that we can really adapt for each type of customer that comes through.
For sure.
Liz mentioned the people at the back. What's really funny is in all the years that I've been doing haunt, and it's been a minute or two, it's funny to see the big guys, right? The big, huge. They're always putting their partners in front of them.
Oh yeah,
always
skinny little
and
girlfriends going
it's
front.
like, here, I've got a shield.
Yeah.
And it is so much fun to find out how to get inside their head and scare them, and that's always the fun part.
Last year we had some guys from the military come out. They were doing a bonding activity, and it was really fun to watch them screaming like little girls as they're running through, throwing each other in the way.
Oh yeah.
I feel like anyone who goes through saying, I'm not scared, oh, this is fine, they are the most scared.
Yes, they are.
What they're doing is they're projecting.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
They're trying to convince themselves they're not scared.
Exactly. It's like, who are you
When
trying
in
to
reality,
convince?
they're not.
Yeah.
Yeah.